Sadness, it's your boy Lil Soldier, aka Swag Too Smooth. Just call me Soldier though. I realized my passion for music when I was around 8 years old. Seeing my mom and dad in the studio all the time was just like something amazing to me as a child. So like I always wanted to do it. Like I had to do music. Like it was just, born for me to go in the studio to rap and whatnot. I always wanted to do it, but like it was like I was always too little. People say the things, you can't do certain things because you're too little, and that's just how I felt.
So what drove you to do it anyway?
My uncle, Rich Beats, shout out to Way Big, Great Big Entertainment. He showed me that I had a chance. He let me know that I had a chance. He was the first person who ever put me on a beat and put me in the studio and just like spit, write something, and I'm gonna give you a beat and do something with it. So he gave me that chance when I was 12 years old to do what I did, and I took advantage.
When he gave you that chance, like you say you took advantage of it, what exactly did you do differently that everybody stereotyped you at one point in time, of course, because they said you're too young. So what did you do to make them be like, oh, he's not what we thought he was?
Well, it's like I had a whole lot of verses written. So basically when he gave me the beat, I was like, okay, I picked my best verses that I picked the verses that I felt were the best to me, and I put them together and I turned them to the song. My first song ever was called Hot As Me. And I felt like it was one of my greatest accomplishments that that I did as far as music.
What inspired you?
What inspired me once again was my mom and dad. They inspired me to write music. I always wanted to see what it was like. I knew I was gonna start off good or sweet or anything like that, because I can go back and think about my old raps and be like, nah, that was whack or that was weak. And because if I compare them to now, I can say I'm better than I ever was.
What's your method as far as music goes? Like, do you make a beat first?
It doesn't matter to me. I can write, or make a beat first. If I make a beat, I'm gonna instantly write to it because I'm already have an idea as I'm making the beat. But far as like if I get an idea like, oh, I got a song idea, I can just start writing right off the bat.
Who influences your music? Like, who do you look up to as far as icons?
As far as icons, I look up to Young Jeezy, and T.I. They have sort of kind of saying the background, came from nothing to something. Sort of kind of where I'm trying to come from, having nothing to something, from coming from being too little to be in the studio and record and do something to, my uncle giving me a chance and me taking advantage of it.
Doing your music, are you aiming to get a record deal or?
I'm, sort of kind of aiming to get a record deal, but I know it takes time for everything, and it's practice. Practice don't make perfect. Practice makes improvements. And so as I'm, practicing with writing and getting better, I'm only improving myself.
And since you are, not necessarily, I want to say aiming to get a record deal, but since that is a goal of yours, where do you think the music in general is headed to where you'll get signed?
Music, where it's not dead. Hip hop will never die. That's something that's gonna always be around, not just for the black generation of people, but for everybody. Everybody listens to hip hop or R&B, but I think for music where it's going now, it's getting bigger each and every day. It's always some new artist that's coming out that's either he's coming out showing that he's a one-hit wonder, or he's coming out to show that, okay, I'm coming back, be looking out for him.
Do you plan on working with anybody as far as music goes?
As far as the industry
or in general, as far as upcoming projects that are in the works now, are you?
Right, as far as projects go, I'm working on my mixtape, Real Talk 101, and I plan on having a lot of people on there, because I like to work with everybody. I feel like everybody everybody should connect and come together and work with each other. I'm working with artists such as Flyboy Tone. Shouts out to Astros Entertainment, and my brother Will G and my brother Conflict. You know, and like they're kind of like my producers also. So if I ever need a track, I could always go to them for a beat or anything.
Industry goes, do you plan on who do you plan on working with? Who you dream with?
I dream to work with Young Jeezy, T.I., and Young LA, and pretty much like anybody. I mean, I could be different and work with, you know, Kanye or Jay-Z, because they're a whole different, you know, that's two different types of music when you talk about the Young Jeezys and T.I. and the Kanye West and Jay-Z's, you know. So basically it's like I want to be diverse when it comes to working with other people.
Is there any surprises as far as the music goes? I know there's a lot of people out here when they say they have upcoming music, they come out and people are kind of, you know, they feel as if they're predictable. Do you have anything like a little trick that you got or a little method?
I feel as this: everybody can be a rapper, everybody's not good. You know, that's how I feel about that. You know, as far as people being stereotypical about everything, and you know, like I can say this: most artists in Dayton, either they sold drugs or the people that's hot behind the people that sell drugs work with the people that's rapper that sell drugs. Real Talk 101 coming soon. I'm also working on my upcoming album, you know, with producers from my brother Will G, Conflict, features homeboy Flyboy Tone, Wade, and a whole lot of other people. So be looking out for your boy.